Hi, everybody, and welcome to step 4 of the series that I'm putting together on classifiers. So, step 1, we talked very broadly about what a classifier is. We took a very simple example. And step 2 and 3, we took this to another level by using the example of a spam filter, which is a great real world implementation of data sorting and classification. Spam filters, there are many spam filters out there, but you can also use this kind of concept or this algorithm to extend to other data sorting processes that you would want to implement in your organization. So today we're going to focus on model training, model evaluation, and live inference. So just these 3 steps today. We'll start off by just putting a little bit of documentation here. Train and return a multinomial naive Bayes model. So in this function, I'm just going to instantiate the naive Bayes model. And that's a classification model, and this was included in our Anaconda packages that we got set up in earlier steps. So model fit. This is training the model. So this is the function that actually trains the model with our term frequency, inverse document frequency variable matrix, and I'll just return this. So this is a sparse matrix, the term frequency inverse document frequency matrix. Y-train is simply the pandas data frame that we developed from step 2. So the next step after that is to evaluate the model. So a little bit of documentation here. Evaluates model performance and prints metrics. So this function here is simply going to evaluate the model accuracy, and print the metrics. So we're going to create a variable called ypred equals model predict. And you notice here that we're using the test data, right? So here is another reason for developing that test data set is it's going to be used to perform prediction on the model to test its accuracy. So here we'll say print f model accuracy, and then accuracy report, accuracy score, y_test, ypred times 100 to f /n, just like that. Yeah, so that's like that. So this is just printing the accuracy score, and so on top of the accuracy score, we're just going to print the detailed performance report. So print port y test y_pred 0 division 0. So this is going to print a report that will give us some metrics on the accuracy, the accuracy of our model. So it'll print out the precision. So out of all the times the model predicted a specific category, how often was it actually right? It'll also print out what's called the recall. So recall, out of all the actual examples of a category that existed, how many did the model successfully find? And what's called the F1 score, which is the harmonic mean of precision and recall. So harmonic mean means that the if the precision or recall is quite bad, the harmonic mean will skew negatively, rather than just a simple mean, which will consider both. It won't skew so much if there's a negative in either one of the variables. So, and also support, which is the number of actual occurrences of the class in the specified data set. So that's a performance report, a classification, the performance report on the classifier model. So the final function here is the prediction function. So this predicts if a single unseen message is spam or ham. So this is the actual function that's doing the prediction. We feed it the model, we feed it a message and the vectorizer. So cleaned, and we'll see this will become a little bit more clear when we build the pipeline function. So the function that actually executes the pipeline. Some of these parameters will become a bit more clear. So clean message equals message lower. So we're just putting the message in lowercase. Vectorized message equals vectorizer dot transform cleaned score message. Prediction equals model dot predict vectorized message. So, and then return prediction. So this is the actual email. So the message will be the sample emails that we're going to, after the model's been trained, we're going to build a set of sample emails, and those sample emails will be input into the model to see how it's categorizing a given email as spam or ham. So that's the message aspect of it. So that concludes part 4. In the final part, we're going to build a function that's going to execute the pipeline, and then we'll be able to see the results. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you guys in the next part.